What is a Juul? It's a trend parents need to know about. It's one of the latest smoking devices on the market. It's got a pack of cigarettes worth of nicotine in each pod and, parents beware, it might already be in a high school near you. Meet the Juul, an e-cigarette that looks more like a flash drive than something used to smoke, probably because, well, it plugs right into a computer to charge. The Juul, which debuted in 2015, is an increasingly popular e-cigarette that company officials say is setting itself apart from other devices with its unique closed-system technology, flavors and low-key appearance. So low-key, in fact, that there are Instagram posts of students smoking them in school cafeterias. Aimed at converting existing cigarette smokers, the Juul is hailed for its short-lived puffs of smoke and ease of use. It uses regulated temperature control and nicotine salts found in tobacco leaves, and will not combust. It's a really nice transition from cigarettes to vaping. You get more nicotine with less of a throat head. It just feels like you're breathing, said Hemi Himalayan, manager and e-cig expert at the Bohemian Lair Smoke Shop in Cocoa Village. The Juul has become the store's most popular smoking device. A Juul starter pack retails for $49.99 and includes 4 pods for sampling, fruit medley, cool mint, creme brulee and Virginia tobacco. Pods range in price from $14 to $19. Only those over the age of 18 can purchase the product in stores in Florida, and on the Juul website the age limit is 21 to divert minors, said Ashley Gould, Chief Administration Officer for Juul. Bohemian Lair owner Bo Larson said his store is very strict about carding, and will ID anyone who looks to be under the age of 30, but that doesn't mean they aren't getting it somewhere else. Despite the company's effort to keep Juuls out of the hands of minors, it's attracting more than just those with a Virginia Slims habit. The device is popping up on college campuses and even trickling down to some local high schools. I've seen several here at school. Most of the students aren't using them, but there are some that are, said Brenda Salmon, a physical education teacher at Satellite High School. She speculates that students are having older friends purchase the devices for them. Although it is not a widespread issue, Salmon, who also oversees the school's SWAT club, said it's something parents need to know about. She plans to educate teachers and faculty members at an upcoming school in-service. Her anti-smoking club attends sporting events and student functions to provide resources to students who may need help kicking the habit. It's so small and so easy, and if the battery dies, they can pop it into a computer anywhere and it just looks like a flash drive, she said. At Melbourne High School, Principal James Kirk said the Juul has been spotted on campus and that administrators are on the lookout. Manufacturers have become very clever in how they disguise products of this type. We train our administrators continually to recognize new types of products that are considered contraband in schools, said Kirk. Unfortunately, manufacturers move more quickly to bring their products to market than we can keep up with from a training perspective. We are often playing catch-up after a new product is identified as a problem. Several other principals responded to Florida Today's inquiry stating it did not appear to be an issue at their school. Some were not aware the product existed. Matt Reed, Assistant Superintendent for Community and Government Relations at Brevard Public Schools, said district security is aware of the Juul and resource officers are on the lookout and have confiscated the devices. One student was even expelled for it. If students thought this was something they could finesse the rules with, it's not, said Reed. Kelly Odar, Bureau Chief of Tobacco Free Florida, said youth use of Juul is particularly concerning and that according to the 2017 Florida Youth Tobacco Survey, more than 1 in 3 students reported trying an e-cigarette last year. Still, Juul was not designed with the intent to attract new smokers, said Gould, who was adamantly opposed to underage use. The company sponsors a secret shopper program to ensure suppliers aren't selling to minors. If they get caught, they are told to stop. If they persist, the company ceases its partnership with that retailer. What we like to say is if you're not using nicotine, you shouldn't start. If you're smoking, you should stop, and if you can't stop you should find a different alternative, said Gould. Juul is a different alternative. For existing smokers, it's a way to make a smoking habit a bit less invasive, said Gould, while also delivering the same sensation of a cigarette. The Juul founders wanted it to be very intuitive, easy to use, and to replicate the things that people who smoke don't want to miss about smoking, said Gould. One of those is the nicotine. Our device delivers nicotine that mimics the delivery of nicotine that a cigarette does. She said the company has switched over at least 500,000 smokers to Juul. And although the pod in a Juul is the equivalent of a pack of cigarettes, she said users generally do not smoke an entire pod in one sitting. The company is currently in the process of submitting a study to the Food and Drug Administration about the product's ability to reduce secondhand smoke. We believe it will be a big difference with secondhand smoke, she said, and the company's objective is to improve public health.